Welcome, everyone, to Ricketts Gaming. We are looking at the latest update for Phasmophobia, the Nightmare Edition, updated, 5 days ago? Yep, came out Monday, October 25th of 2021. And here I've got Dozer, Puzzled, and Tia, the people you've seen a lot of the videos so far in our Phasmophobia videos. So, should be common names or at least common voices, but yeah, they're here in chat with us. So we're gonna go through the we're just gonna go through the changelog and get opinions and hopefully find some good stuff buried in here. I know the three of you have already got some game time so far. What are your earliest thoughts? Those are
well. I mean, it died already, so
off to a good start. What about you, Tia?
One game, one death.
Yeah, because somebody forgot to turn off the flashlight. So.
Puzzled.
And apparently you can't even see the ghosts sometimes when they hunt. They're just invisible.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They become like translucent, so if it's dark, you literally can't see them.
Oh boy.
It's great.
All right, I'm sure that change will hopefully be displayed here somewhere in this list so we can find out more surprises. What do you think, Puzzled? How you feeling?
Kind of excited, kind of scared.
Yeah, kind of scared. All right, so the first part of this changelog is just some random stuff. We're just going to start right underneath the new campsite map. I am really excited to see that. It'll be the first truly outside map that we've seen so far in the Phasmo collection of maps you get to choose from. So I'm really excited to see that. I love the preview picture they have here. This almost looks like little camp chair with the lantern. I don't know what.
Maybe it's beer.
Is it beer? Oh yeah, with some beer. Yeah, that's awesome. Is it on a deck maybe? A dock?
There is a dock, yeah.
There is a dock. Okay. All right. That'll be awesome. Oh, it's got a cabin too. See, it says picnic areas, multiple tents, a log cabin, and a haunted lake.
Wonderful.
Ooh. Okay.
There's, without giving spoilers, there's lots of little secrets in that map. They're pretty cool.
Like secrets to find or like Easter egg stuff.
Easter eggs, references to things.
Ooh, okay. All right. I can't wait to see that. Let's see. Other locations will receive more detail, more unique objects at a later date. Okay. All right. In the future, other locations will receive a new truck mini-map designed to be consistent with the Maple Lodge campsite. Okay.
Yeah.
Maple Lodge has a new truck.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
all right.
The mini-map, it's actually a picture. Like, it looks like you're looking down on the campsite. So that's really cool.
Oh, rather than
seen that yet.
Like a satellite image, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, rather than say like the blueprints that we're used to from the buildings.
And then when you see like our little dots on the map, you can see what direction we're looking in. Which, I mean, I thought that was kind of cool.
Didn't we used to be able to do that, or am I mixing video games together?
A dot.
Is it just a dot?
You couldn't see the direction, but there was a dot. Yeah.
I must be thinking about like a New World or something. Okay. All right, difficulty rework. Let's see. All difficulties have received a major overhaul. We hope that these changes will make each difficulty feel more unique. Okay, provide more players at every skill level. Okay, percentage of doors will now be randomly start open, depending on difficulty. Okay, so you can't instantly
kills that strat.
Yep, you can't instantly spot where the ghost room is by the only door open. Okay,
that's gonna suck on high school for sure.
Yep.
God.
Well, I mean, in the high school, you get the phone to help you out at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Give you some direction. Let's see, amateur recommended for new ghost hunters. Okay, long setup time. Good. Grace hunt period. Okay, yep. So pretty much everything we're used to for amateur. Intermediate gets average. Okay, all right. Hunt duration is about the same. Sanity pills restore some sanity.
Yeah, they changed sanity pills.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sanity pills for amateurs.
It's not a flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's percentage based now. Sanity pills restore a lot of sanity for amateurs, but only some. Okay. Fuse box starts off. Fewer places to hide.
Yeah, they will fill lockers and closets with boxes, so you can't go in them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even other random spots, like in Willow, how we'd hide behind the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Now there's boxes back there, so you can't.
Is it dynamic? Do you know? Have you played enough to know if it's dynamic? Do the spots change on what you can get into, what you can't?
It depends on difficulty, but yeah.
Okay.
Like if you play professional on the same map 4 different times, I don't know if there will be all the same spots that are blocked off, or
I'm not sure actually.
no?
Ooh, well, to test. I can't wait to find out about that one. All right. If your place is hot, regain some of your lost equipment's value if you die. Okay, I think that makes sense. So it looks like they're doing a lot of percentage-based changes for the various difficulties. Okay, all right. Professional for experienced ghost hunters, which I'm guessing we kind of fall in range of. The ghost can very rarely change its preferred room after moving. So it could change rooms.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's something they are planning on tweaking actually sometime next week, is the moving rooms.
Wow.
Because on Nightmare it happens all the time.
Oh wow. Okay. So you can legit like have to move all your equipment from one room to the next. Ouch.
Yeah, like
okay.
you can literally find the ghost room, be like, oh yeah, so excited, go grab all your stuff, come back, and it's gone.
And it's gone. Oh man. Okay. All right. Short hunt grace period. Now the hunt grace period, I'm thinking is that's they've done the hunt, and then it's the time frame that you have before the next hunt can start. Right. It's the hard coded, like.
Yeah.
Is that how we'll interpret what a grace period is here?
Yes.
Okay. Long hunt duration. Sanity pills.
Yeah, so it can't chain hunt.
Ah. Okay. That makes sense. Fuse box starts off. We're pretty much used to that, and much fewer hidings. Much fewer. Oh boy. Okay. And then here's the new difficulty, Nightmare. A new difficulty that is for the top ghost hunters. I'm guessing all the content creators or anybody's just bored of doing the professional stuff. Designed to be a challenging mode for those who seek the most intense gameplay Phasmophobia has to offer. Ghosts will not reveal. Wait. Ghosts will not reveal one type of evidence.
Yep. You gotta guess. You gotta suss it out.
Off of behavior.
Oh my gosh.
That's another thing they're tweaking. Is they're going through all the ghost personality and they're changing them to make them more unique to figure them out with Nightmare. So you can actually tell more with personality. So they are working on that.
So you'd have to use things like some ghosts will turn off light switches, but some will only turn them off. So you have to use that sort of behavior to figure out. Oh wow.
Yeah, the behaviors with the environment.
Okay.
The
ghost will sometimes change its preferred room after. Okay, that's intense. That's gonna be. No setup time. Used to that. Shortest hunt grace periods. That starts to sound like chaining hunts.
Yep.
Maybe. Long hunt duration. Now this says long hunt duration for both. Long hunt duration for both professional and nightmare. So I'm guessing that's the same. Okay. Kills extend the current hunt's duration.
This is what's the most exciting for me with Nightmare, is if it kills somebody during a hunt, it doesn't end it. They will keep hunting, and they can kill all four of us, you know.
Are you serious?
In one hunt. So you can't like hide in a group, otherwise you're all dead.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Does it? Do you know if you get like once it kills, does the people that might be in proximity have like a 5 seconds, or can it literally, if you're all in the same room, 1, 2, 3, done?
There is a little bit of a period, like when he's killing somebody, that you can run off. I'm not sure how long it is, though.
It's probably just the length of the little cutscene, I would imagine.
I think so, yeah. So you do get a chance to run, but it's short.
Like 7 seconds, maybe? Something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, we should go find out.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm scared of Nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Sanity pills restore much less sanity. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense with the percentage changes here. Fuse box starts off, used to that. Almost no hiding spaces or places.
Yeah.
That's so you're really relying on the fact that you can loop. So heaven forbid it's not, or heaven help you if it's the Revenant, or which is the one that can catch up to you really quick up into a certain distance and then it slows down. I think it's the Mare that does that.
Jin, I think.
Jin, maybe it is. Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Well, they're all faster now too. They increased all their base speeds.
Oh. Well, damn.
Yep.
You have to get familiar with furniture that can be hid behind.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get scared. Paranormal interference has damaged some of your monitoring equipment. Okay.
Yeah, there is no activity screen and no sanity screen in the truck. They are broken.
I did hear a rumor on that one. Okay, that explains that. Anything else that you know about?
That's all that's damaged to my knowledge.
Okay. All right. So we've got weather added. That's cool. So we have the location have different weather, adding new layers gameplay. Change in temperature will make finding ghost location more difficult. Rain or wind will impair your hearing. Okay, and thick fog will just visibility. Or if your video settings are that strange combination that just add fogs to everything.
It's funny though, because if you're in like a house map, the fog will be in the house too.
so they left the windows open and turn on the air conditioner.
Basically.
Sounds good. All right, changes to Ouija board. Ouija board didn't make as much sense as we'd like, so we've revamped it. Okay, now you trade sanity for information. Okay, and are less penalized less when you don't get a response. Okay, that's cool. I like that because every time you just standing there with it on would kill your sanity. Okay, good call on that one. Ouija board will now lower your sanity greatly when the ghost responds. Okay, if the ghost doesn't respond, you only lose a small fraction of sanity. Okay, and actually, well, that actually makes one strategy harder. What? Because remember that there was the one strategy where you'd turn the Ouija board on for exactly a certain amount of time, go back, and it would say, "Oh, well, that's a demon." Oh, well, here you go. Demons have had their weakness changed to reflect. Okay, there you go.
So you can't use the Ouija board to find. Yeah.
Dang. They're taking like all the good metas and just throwing them out the window.
Right.
All right, so
much
new stuff. Several new ghost types have been cited. The new ghosts, so the increased chance to spawn for the duration of the Halloween event. All right, cool. So the Onryo. Okay, the twins. Okay. Obake. This is Obake. Hope I'm pronouncing those right. And the Raiju. Okay. When crouching, the player's collider now shrinks. Oh, nice. So you can actually crouch behind stuff now. Okay, cool, good. Rather than crouch behind the couch and you still get busted. Let's see. Ghosts will now disrupt electrical equipment whenever they are visible. Okay. Ghost can now,
that's a new one.
Ghost could. Oh wait, so that was like So that would mean that your flashlight goes. Oh, so it's gonna look like a hunt when you get an event on your flashlight.
You can't tell if it's a hunt or not. It's terrifying.
Oh no, and that's probably that doesn't say specifically to any difficulty. That must be for everything.
Everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Ghosts can now blow out lighters, and similar to candles. Okay. All right. Using the walkie-talkie will now attract the ghost during hunts. Oh crap.
It doesn't go static anymore.
That's
you can talk during a hunt.
huge.
Only when they're near you, though.
So if you talk too loud, they hear you. And if you're using the walkie now, they hear you. And you can't use the walkie. It's just like you can't like ping the walkie to see if it's. Oh man, that sucks. Okay.
Nope.
not unless it's like right outside your door. Which in case you're dead anyway.
That sucks. Boy, that was a nice meta to have actually. The walkie-talkie will now only play static sounds when you are near the ghost. Okay, that's what you said. Okay, lighters, candles now extinguish when outside and heavy. Oh, okay, so if you're outside in the rain, they go out, or when thrown. Makes sense. Okay. Truck map screen has received new icons, which I think you already covered before. The ghost can now interact with several showers. Okay. All right.
More environment.
Mm-hmm. And you can now place sound and motion sensors on floors. That's cool. I actually like that one, especially for like the wide open hallways, right? Because it was Or there was the one map where the couch is just far enough away from the wall where you might get it if it walked by the couch, and you might not get it if it walked by the wall. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Should make some doorways easier too.
Yeah, nice. Changes. All ghosts' base speed and acceleration when chasing a player has been slightly increased.
There it is.
Crap. So that plus nightmare and looping is okay. All right. Ghost hunt duration has been lowered on small and medium maps. Okay, I get that one. That makes sense. Ghosts now have a low chance to not leave fingerprints. Wait, let me read that again. Ghosts now have a low chance of not leaving fingerprints when interacting with the environment. So that tells me that we are more likely to find fingerprints. Does that sound about right?
No.
Less likely.
If they're a fingerprint ghost, usually they would always leave fingerprints. Now there's a chance for them to not leave them when they touch things.
I understand that. Okay, because I always thought there was like you have an interaction that they touch a door, you go there's no fingerprints when there should have been. Okay, fingerprints will now disappear after 60 seconds. Okay.
Gotta be quick.
You sure do. Attic and basement ghosts now roam less often. That actually makes sense. Attic and basement ghosts will now only roam to the next floor and not to the other side of the map. Okay, I think that makes sense. So that would mean like Willow, he can go to the bathroom, but not to the garage? Maybe?
I think it's just the attic and the basement ghosts that this affects.
Okay.
So you can't have a ghost switch from the attic to the basement.
Yeah.
But what map would you have an attic and a basement? I don't think there's a single one that does that.
Good point. I don't think there is.
Well, then the attic to the first floor.
That would make sense.
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse, right? That would make sense. Okay, but they could go like to the middle one. That would make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All contracts are now selectable at all times on the map screen. Cool, makes sense. The average sanity will now be accurate instead of being random.
I never knew it was random. So that was
I didn't know it was random either. Okay, that's news. The contract difficulty will now default to the difficulty you played last. Okay, I like that. Especially when you're trying to introduce new players to the game. And yeah, I kind of like that. Well, I'd say that it helps in one way, hurts the other, right?
Huh.
Because it helps you if you're like, oh, okay, well, it just defaults to the... Anyway, moving on. The map description has been replaced with difficulty description. Okay, like that. Yep, the bone can now be random bone from the human body. Oh, that's cool. And has new visuals. Oh, that's cool. Has anybody seen it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
We had a big femur, I think, is the one we just had.
Oh, did it have like flesh dripping off of it and stuff?
Not quite.
Oh. It was a little red on the ends, I think.
Oh, that's cool. But is it just as obvious that it's a bone as the dog, bright white?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. Ghost footsteps can now only be heard when the ghost is moving. Okay, kind of makes sense. Changing screen resolution in the journal now offers confirmation. Okay. Now wait, if we go through this entire change list and I find out I can't join a private lobby with numbers and the inner key, I'm gonna be mad. I better see the inner key. I better see the inner key on here.
I thought about you.
I better see the inner key somewhere on this list. Okay, freezing temperatures evidence has been changed to account for the new weather. Okay, acquiring a lower reading on the thermometer. Breath has been unchanged. Okay, so if it's freezing, you still get freezing breath. Cool. Fuse box on-off indicator has been split into two different lights instead of one that changes color. Oh, you know what? That actually, for people who can't see green or red, that actually makes sense. I didn't even think about that for like people like falling. Yeah, wow, that's cool. Ghost sounds will now fade out instead of abruptly stopping.
Spooky.
I don't get that one. Ghost sounds will now fade out.
So instead of it just going from singing to boom, not, it's going to be singing and then
like a fade. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Just spookier, yeah.
Ghost handprints and footprints have received new textures. Okay, that's cool. All right. Lighters will now turn off when swapped to your inventory. Okay, I guess that. Boo, but I guess it makes sense. Ghosts can now blow out candles when the lights are turned on. Could they not have done that before?
I don't know.
Apparently not.
Okay, all right. Several rooms have been renamed on Edgefield, Bleasdale, and Grafton. Several rooms have been renamed. They were named before?
Like on the
like when you
Ouija board and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All ghost events will now last a minimum of 1 second. Wait, there was a... Oh, I guess no more jump scares. Like Tia got at the door of Grafton House. Window knocks will now give noise on the parabolic mic, which I don't know that they didn't, but that makes sense. Okay, several photo frames have had their photos replaced. Like on
this one was neat.
On like on dressers and stuff.
They asked all of the top content creators and streamers from Phasmo to submit photos.
Yeah.
And they used photos from the content creators for the thing. So like somebody submitted a picture of like their lizard that died. Somebody used a picture of their mom that passed away.
Oh man. Dude, is it like cool. Have you seen them yet? Or are they like direct replacements, or some of them like retextured to be, oh, this is my dead mom?
They're all different.
I saw a picture on Reddit. It's like just the picture that was submitted, scaled down to put in the frame in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. All right. The heartbeat will now.
Tribute thing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
The heartbeat will now fade in and out. The volume has also been lowered. Oh, thank God, the volume's been lowered. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to go edit a video, and I've had to sit there and put a compressor on just the heartbeat so it doesn't blow out everybody's speakers. Yep. Cool. The heartbeat will now fade in and out. So I'm guessing that's as the ghost gets closer, it gets more intense. Is that what I'm... Maybe?
Sounds like it.
Cool. How do we got? All right, we're almost done. Fixes. Fixed grammar and punctuation for English in the journal on several pages. Thank you for someone who's a grammar stringent person like myself. Yeah, that's awesome. Fixed a bug where the ghosts would not always do their walking animation for ghost events. Oh yeah, it's the dude with the pipe who's got his eyeball sort of hanging out. You'd only see his shadow and he'd never walk anywhere. You just see him as like a black paper object going on across the floor, or a cutout just moving across the floor. Awesome.
Cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Fixed a bug where only the host could turn the car alarm off. Oh my God, that had to have been annoying. I don't think we ever ran into that. Good. Fixed. Oh, you know what? I bet you there was some that sounds like a trolling fix is what that sounds like. that's yeah, okay. Fixed a bug where the salt placement highlight was visible on walls after looking at the floor. Huh. I guess I never tried that. Huh. Fixed a bug where you can place salt on a prison staircase inside the wall.
Very specific bug.
Okay.
Who would have found that out?
Right.
Yeah. Super specific.
That sounds like somebody who just went around and like, oh, I found the one that goes from floor to wall, so I'm gonna try every wall on every map and see what happens. Okay. Fixed a bug where no code in clipboard and none weren't translating. Okay, guess I never saw that. Fixed a bug where footsteps would continue after you have stopped moving.
Yeah. Glad they fixed that.
I don't think I ever picked up on that.
I have outside where you'd stop and there's still footsteps, so you like turn around. It's like, is somebody following me?
I guess I never paid that much attention to it. Like it sounds kind of familiar. I never. Okay, well, there it is. Fixed a bug where the hunt wouldn't end if the host left during the hunt. Okay, I don't think we've ever had that problem because none of us have ever disconnected. Well, I did once, but that was so early on. Who cared? All right, good to know. Fixed a bug where having multiple monitors with different resolution scales would crash the game. Oh man. I wonder how long it took them to figure out that's what coming from my background of QA, I wonder how long it took for them to figure that one out. That one sounds like a very interesting. Fixed a bug where the ghost would sing while making hunting sounds at the same time.
That's funny.
Singing and gurgling.
I mean, I'd take that as extra creepy. I'm actually okay with I would have actually been okay with that one staying in. Oh well. Fixed a bug where you could hold a tripod with a camera on during a hunt and the ghost wouldn't find you. You mean to tell me that the entire time that we were using the tripod of support, it could have actually kept us alive?
Right? That's funny.
That's like, I'm not holding the camera. I'm not holding it.
That sucks, actually. I kind of wish I knew about that beforehand. I would have totally, just for shits and giggles, would have, oh, man. The tripod of love. That would have just... Fixed a bug where the bloom option buttons were backwards on the main menu. So
Whoops.
I wonder if that's the fog effect that everyone was complaining about was... interesting.
Yeah.
Fixed a bug where you could see dots ghosts through walls where there was no dots projector.
Interesting.
Okay. And last one, fixed an exploit. Oh, that's pretty good. Where you could use a camera on a tripod to trick the ghost into thinking you were inside. Huh?
Oh man, I used to do that. When I would play on solo, you could put that like through the door before you open it, and they think you're inside.
Oh wow!
Dang it! There goes my solo strat.
So basically, okay. So then they would start hunting, and you could watch you could be from inside the truck. Never open the door. Oh wow. Okay. All right.
You could get dot orbs if it was in that area.
If it's in that room. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
well,
man.
See, aren't you glad we did this? I just saved you a solo hunt life.
Yeah, I didn't see that one before.
What I don't see here is I don't see an enter button. Where's my enter button on joining a? Ah, jeez.
Have to request that one.
Back to the Trello board.
One cool thing I saw on a Reddit thread about the changes was one of the developers commented that they're working on a custom difficulty in future, where it'll basically be a ton of tick boxes. You can make your own difficulty. So if you want nightmare, but you want sanity pills to work like amateur, you could do that.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. So that's like almost like binary permissions. That would be cool. Yeah, I could see a lot of people doing that. Or
what you want.
I wonder if you really wanted to troll somebody, you make your own difficulty and you make it to where only the hosts can see the settings, and you invite people to join. and you
don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah. You title it amateur, but you title the custom. You say that it's amateur, but it's everyone just dies.
That'd be funny.
Oh, cool. Well, Puzzled, you've been rather quiet. Got anything? Thoughts?
I'm curious about the new ghosts. I only know about the twins, really.
What do you know about them?
Like the main one can be in the main room that you find, then the twin could be a different area, just kind of messing with you.
Oh, so it's actually two separate entities. I thought it was going to be like that was just a new character model. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The twin. So there's a main one, and then the twin is kind of like the fake ghost, where it won't give you evidence, but it'll interact with things in the area to like trick you into thinking it's over there.
In a different room. Oh,
yeah.
And while the ghost can now switch rooms. Oh man. Oh, this is
The scariest thing with the twins is like when they hunt, the main ghost will always hunt from their room, but the twin can start their hunt from anywhere else on the map.
So you have two ghosts hunting.
They alternate. There'll never be two at the same time.
Oh.
But yeah.
But you won't know
which one it is.
One.
Yep.
And then they can interact at the same time. So you could have stuff being thrown around in a bedroom and then stuff being thrown around in the kitchen at the same time. Oh
man. Do you know if they get the same throw speed as who is it that's got the poltergeist, right? The poltergeist has the real distinct throw. Do you know if the twins get one of those?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're just basic. I know they can throw things at the same time, but I think speed-wise it's the same.
Do you know if it's so they can throw things at the same time? Interesting.
Yeah, so that would give them away, because sometimes if you're in like a large room, you can see two items being thrown at once from different, like, both sides of the room. So that would be...
Do you know if it would be like the same actions? Like one ghost is going to throw, the other one has to throw too? So they're both throwing an item? Or is it can be one knocking on a window and the other one is opening a door?
Yeah, it can be different. It doesn't have to be the same.
So I can see that being really hard, right? Because your ear is focusing on the window or the door being open, and you're just going to miss the slight little dink, you know?
Well, yeah, because the one that we all just played, we had the twins on Tanglewood, and it was in the utility room, but then in the dining room, it was throwing stuff and being active over there too. So we had two different areas. It was pretty cool.
Wow. Okay, I'm excited. Well, I'm gonna just say that we're not nightmare people, and we might barely be professional people now.
We were just getting used to it, man, and then they changed it again.
Man, holy cow. Well, guess we have no choice. We gotta go relearn a game. That's awesome.
Pretty much.
Well, thank you guys for rolling through this with me. I'm glad we went through this and got some of your firsthand experience already for it. I've been off doing other projects, so I haven't played this yet. I've not even had a chance to read this yet. So oh man. Let's go play some games.